Alright, so what I am doing here, because I got the solder iron on, and I've got the radio open, and I want to do the modification, which I believe is number 5. Now, I'm looking at a YouTube video, believe it or not, that's supposedly doing the mod. Then on the other table over there where I was before, on top of the table saw, I have the schematic open because I want to make sure that everything is the same. So that's what we're doing. So once I accomplish the fact that that's it, then at that point I will start doing it. But until then, I am not going to go in there, because if I loosen up one of those resistors or jump the wrong one and try to cut it open, I'll have a problem. So I don't want to attempt that. So I will be right back. Okay, over here there is those little tabs, and I think we're focusing in on them. Let me find, oh, now what the hell I do with the pointer? I'll get a screwdriver. Right here, this row of tabs. Those are solder joints. Those are actually resistors. And what we have to do is we have to jump those two little dots. Where am I? Okay, right there. Those two little dots right there on number 5 together. Can you see them? I don't know if this is going to focus down that far, but there's two little dots right there on number 5 that we have to jump. So I got to heat up the solder iron, and it's got to be done quickly. So you haven't got time to sit there and putz around with it, because we don't want to disturb any of the other solder joints. That's one of the reasons why I turned the temp down on the... I want it hot enough to do the soldering quick, but not so hot that it starts to grab the rest of the board. Now I want to make sure I have my fine tip on the solder iron. I don't want to use it unless it's got my fine tip, so I'm going to have to make sure that's okay. Alright, so let me go back to the other camera. But at that point, there's a shiny spot there. That is the jump that I just put on. All I did was put a blob of solder there. I had this camera out in the rain yesterday, so now the screen that I'm looking at is all scotsad. Alright, I don't know if you can see the tape there or not, because I got two hands going here, one holding the camera and one holding the light. But right there, where that starts coming up, right there, well, you can see a remnant of the tape stuck on the part of the chassis there. See it? Right about midway of that black spot. Right about midway of this. If you look straight down, it'll be midway of that. See it down there? That little Scott side of the tape. Yeah. We just go down there with a little, you know, a jeweler screwdriver and kind of just pop it, break through it. You don't want to go down there with a knife or a blade, because you may end up cutting a wire, and I wouldn't want to have to be the one to fix that. So anyway, that allowed me a lot of extra slack on that wire to where I feel comfortable. Ta-da! There's the Canon doing its job. Hello, Canon. How are you?